think you got me? Make a move and we can see. Try to run, but the demolition has begun.
Oh no!
Okay, preparing my anus in 3.
You assholes
2.
were expecting something terrible? Well, here you go. Here is the story about how I met my very good buddy of Sophie.
Oh, not Sophie again.
To those of you that did not see that episode, Sophie is the one that I said was super small.
Super small and biggest bust.
No, I mean like she's super small, but she's gone on record to say, as of this day and age, after getting pregnant again, that her boobs went from a G to an I.
God damn!
I can literally wear her bras as my hats.
Oh,
And,
that is disturbing.
And according to Anthony, who likes to brag about his wife a lot, she now has an even bigger ass that won't quit. But I'm not touching that because, for many reasons, mostly because that's just disgusting. But how did I meet Sophie? Well, let's go back to a trip to the one place in the world I hate with a burning passion. I'm not saying the name, because it brings back terrible memories. But I think, Riku, could you say the name for everybody?
Wait, whose name? Which one?
It's the one place in the world I hate with a passion.
Oh, Russia?
Yeah, it was back in that lovely place I never want to go back to. See, it was back when I was around 6 years old. I was still best friends with my buddy Levi. And this was when I was finally with my favorite person in the whole wide world of my grandpa Cosmo. I miss him and his giant Santa-like beard.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ironically, he used to hide snacks in there.
I mean,
What?
my dad would if his beard was that big.
Yeah, my grandpa Cosmo would hide snacks in his beard, just like, hello, little Kuma, have a little Kit Kat bar. He liked to call me his little Kuma because I was like one of those Japanese bears growing up, always looking for happiness and joy, but never getting it. Anyway, me, my buddy Levi, and my grandpa are just going all the way to St. Petersburg, where I first met my former president for life, Vladimir Putin.
Vlad Pad.
Now, for all of you guys to think that he's like a very terrible person, no, he's just very reckless and kind of an asshole. I've seen the dude try to wrestle people by jumping off a horse before. But you won't see that shit on the news.
I like his commitment, though.
Yep, but we're not talking about Vladimir Putin. We're gonna just roll ahead to where we're just roaming through the city alone because we lost Grandpa. Before you ask anything, we were just standing next to Grandpa when all of a sudden he's like, hold on, little Kuma, hold on, little Levi, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get you some prosh. 5 minutes later, he's missing. Grandpa, how do you go missing, sir?
Grandpa has no chill.
I wouldn't be surprised because of Grandpa's backstory that I can't go into. But we're just now looking for Grandpa when all of a sudden we find a certain little somebody drawing on one of the buildings in crayon and in marker.
Oh no.
It is little Sophie.
Likes to color on everything, like a little normal kid would.
Now at 7...
I'm also working on something, guys, so...
I just forgot how old I was.
Well, if...
I believe I said 7.
Yeah, you said 7.
Now, a 7-year-old Sophie back then to where she is now, she was merely 3'2". She was tiny. But she had the weird little idiot savant thing going on, where you know that one person that acts kind of stupid, but at the same time is kind of portrayed to be a genius. She was that even at that age, where she's literally drawing out, and I can't believe I'm saying this, a full-blown formula for the speed of light matching up with the speed of sound to create a time vortex.
Not good for her. Good for her.
And yet I'm thinking of this and just like, she went out in St. Petersburg wearing only a shirt.
Oh.
See what I mean by idiot savant? She's super smart but does something very fucking stupid. But anyway.
Kind of like in Rose Gateway.
Kinda, I guess. But anyway, when we were first meeting her, just like, excuse me, little one, are you a lost baby? She's like, I'm not a baby. I don't know how old I am.
Oh, but I'm 2.
No, she didn't say I'm 2. She's like, I don't know how old I am, but I'm no baby. I'm a big girl. Like, I see, and where are your pants? Or your skirt? Like, I
Or
have to
any
wear
other
pants.
clothing, girl.
No, her answer to that is, I have to wear pants?
Oh god.
No, we're gonna teach you a lot, little girl. Come with me.
Me and Levi just looking at her just like, is she stupid? Then we see what's on the wall and just like, okay, maybe she's just playing it stupid. So then we just ask her a bunch of stuff, just like, if the speed of light is so infinite and the speed of sound is faster, which one actually speeds by each other faster? It's like, what?
Huh?
I was like, okay, if the theory of evolution is how it is and the theory of creationism overlaps that, which one is the true formula that adds up to all the math? Like, I'm sorry, what? I was like, oh my god, what is 2 plus 2? Fish?
Neck just slowly turns around while making snapping noises.
Oh my god.
Did you just say?
Are you pulling the Fairy Odd Parents joke
No.
out there, Sophie?
No.
No.
Anyway, we're just like, okay, so she's just the full-blown fucking moron with her voice. Okay, little lady, can you try and show us where your parents are? I was like, my parents live in a cart.
Good for you.
No, she wasn't joking. Her parents are gypsies.
Oh. Oh.
So we're then just like, okay, we're just gonna take you to the nearest people to talk to. Where ironically, when we're coming out of the walkway we find Grandpa. My first thing is like, Grandpa, where the hell were you? It's like, I went to just find us some snacks, but at the same time I found your grandma. Like, why was Grandma here? I don't know. Grandpa, you make no sense. You make no sense. I know, little Kuma. I know. Who's your friend here? She's... What's your name? I'm Sophie. And I'm a big girl. He's just like, is she touched in the head? Yeah, Grandpa, she a little special.
She's a little snowflake.
She a little special. He's just like,
No.
he's like, little lady, where are your parents? Like, my parents live in a cart. They live on outskirts of town. He's just like, well, alright then. Come on, kids, let's get the fuck out of here. We end up finding her parents just like, they're just sitting on the cart smoking opium out in the open, just like, you know, dear,
Obvious.
what we need to do. It's like, what is it, honey? We need to totally take this cart and just go to America. You know, just get jobs. But honey, we don't have any job experience. Well, robbing people's a job, right? I've never heard of people high off opium say that they're gonna rob people for a living.
Oh my freaking gosh.
So we then just give Sophie back, and then Grandpa's just like, we found your little girl. It's like, oh, that's not my little girl, that's the people in the other cart. And then we just go to the next cart. It's like, oh, that's not our little girl, it's the people in the next cart. And then it goes on for about 7 more carts.
Why is there so many carts in the first place?
Gypsy caravan.
Oh.
So after we get to the 8th cart, where we see the most clean-looking, most professional-looking gypsies, they're just like, "Oh, you found our daughter. We've been looking for her for months. Where did you find her?"
I'm sorry, for what?
Apparently, she went missing from when they were in the middle of a tour from Bangladesh to Siberia, where they end up losing her in the caravan.
Oh.
And Grandpa's just like, you lost your little lady? It's like, yeah, we're just looking 1 second at her and her 9 sisters and her 8 brothers, and all of a sudden we're just like, where is Sophie?
Sophie's right here. Sophie's right here.
Don't even say it, Laurel. I already know what you're gonna say.
Scutters.
No,
Be
no,
grounded.
no. I believe Laurel's quote that ended up being on Twitter was, "Ow, my vagina."
Ow, my vagina. Your what?
Ow, my vagina.
So anyway, we're just giving Sophie over, just like, "I like you boys. You help me. My name's Sophie." Like, we know what your fucking name is.
We get it. You're a special snowflake. No need to
Stop
brag about it.
talking. Just like, "Will you be my friends? I only have my brothers and sisters." I'm just like, are we sure we want to be friends with this special lady? Cause I don't think I can bring her home to my family. Like, I can't either, bro. But we'll just say whatever to make her feel happy. Like, yeah, we'll be your friends. Yay!
We didn't become friends. This goes like a 5 year later. We didn't become friends.
4
That was the only time we talked to her.
years and 11 months later. I'm only living in America for, say, 6 months. I meet Sophie again in North Carolina. She's 11 years old and having her starter boobs.
Starters.
And,
a little round and a little...
and guess what she's wearing?
Just a shirt.
No, she's just wearing a bra and a skirt.
Why? Does like nudity empower her or something?
Look,
What is her deal?
look, Spoopy. I've been asking her why she doesn't wear underwear now as a grown woman. I just stopped asking questions about why Sophie does what Sophie does.
No, she's Sophie.
And when we meet her again, she's like, "Oh my God, it's my best friend Vince. You have to meet my brothers and sisters." I'm like, who the fuck are you?
Can I say this
Sorry.
again?
What?
Ow, my vagina.
Why does your vagina have to do with any of this?
Cause cause Sophie's mom had 18 kids. No, wait, I did the math wrong. 17
My
kids.
vagina.
17
Still, ow, my
kids.
vagina.
So, she's introduced me to all of her brothers and sisters. One of them tried to pickpocket me, but I'm like, if you pickpocket me one more time, I'm gonna sever your fucking hand all the way from you. I'm not even joking.
I will slap you so hard you're gonna meet Jesus.
No, I'm not slapping. I'm literally just pulling out a knife from underneath my sleeve, just like, you try to rob me again, I'm gonna cut off your fucking hand.
Oh.
Yeah,
Assassin's
Spoopy.
Creed style.
Yeah, Spoopy. If you have known me as many times as Laurel has heard my life stories, I don't fuck around when it comes to being robbed or anything.
Nope.
So, I'm just meeting all of them, and I'm meeting her parents again, who decide to just be like, "Oh, it's your friend." But guess how I meet the parents this time?
What?
No, just guess. I want to know what you guys think.
Huh.
Like,
And you on a cart.
No, but good guess. Riku?
I was gone, so I have no clue what's going on.
We're talking about how I met Sophie, one of my most special friends. And her I'm meeting...
I'm gonna guess she is in an RV.
They are in an
Or-
RV, yes, but how did I meet the parents this time?
The same way you met them last time, high off their ass.
No, they weren't the ones that were high. They were the most clean and presentable the first time I met them. How did I meet
So
them now?
Were they the filthiest?
No, they were the cleanest. But how did I meet them?
Were Did you meet them opposite, I'm asking?
No. Riku, your guess. I know you just came in here, but what is your guess?
So they were clean before?
They were clean, they were nicely dressed, they were all of that. What did I meet them at the second time?
More
High on opioids?
Nope. I met them sweaty and naked.
Oh, dear Lord.
Okay.
That's my cue to run away.
Yeah, because I was just like, oh my god! Like, what? Is there a fire in the RV again? I'm like, no, sir.
Huh?
You're, like, oh.
Your wang is out.
It's like, oh, I'm sorry. Me and the missus were
Hello?
just in the middle of something.
I don't know, not really.
Like,
No,
okay.
I feel like I'm not-
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Just gonna block that mental memory for the rest of my life.
Okay, I'll...
Until now.
And then Sophie is then just
I'll
going
go
on just like,
upstairs.
this is my best friend Vince.
Yeah,
He and
tell
another
me.
one of my best friends saved me in the middle of
Okay.
St. Petersburg.
I'll stay upstairs, don't worry.
And he's just like, oh,
God,
stay
I
upstairs.
think of her as like the most stupidest yet so cute
Okay.
kids ever.
yes,
Sam coming
yes,
over today?
yes. You can
Oh,
think
okay.
that all you want.
She's so stupid yet she's so
Oh,
cute
yeah.
at the same
I really
time.
don't feel
Yeah,
like going to
yeah.
festivals.
And at this point in
Sophie wouldn't do
time,
it
she
anyway,
is
so.
getting to her pure length of height
'cause
at
it's like 18 and
4'2", but only being at 3'11". At 11 years old.
Dang.
So we're just still talking about this. Just like, yeah, I gotta go. And then as soon as I'm going out the door, just like Sophie's just like, wait, I haven't got a chance to thank you. Like, thank me for what? It's like, well, I met a lot of guys. Some of them have this weird look on their face where they all beat red and then they all of a sudden just cover up their crotch. But not you. Thank you? No, seriously. I'm really thanking you
So,
because
what's that?
I'm really just thanking you because you're just treating me like a person and you're being really sweet and you've always been sweet since I met you. Like, you mean when I found you?
On the streets of Russia?
Cause I only remember finding you and helping you get to your parents. And she's just like, I know we met off a little bit weird and I'm a little bit of a but I'm really glad that you and Levi became my friends. Like, you remembered our names too. Like, yeah, I remembered everything about you guys. Did you used to have long hair before? Like, okay, now I got to go.
Now I gotta
Okay, bye!
tell somebody to get the buzz cutters.
Now I got to go. I didn't meet Sophie again until I was 16 years old. I was just like, well, here we are again. Because it was me, it was Julian, it was Edward, it was Magnus, and it was Levi, all on a road trip. Where was the road trip going to? I will tell you all right now. We were taking a car to a boat, and then taking that boat to a plane, to have that plane take the car and us to the most wonderful place in the world.
Disney?
No.
No, why would we want to take a car to a boat, and then have that boat take us to a plane, to have the plane take a car and us to Disney? No.
It's Disney. It's Disney.
No.
Spoopy, you're dumb.
We went to Tahiti. Y'all.
Oh.
It was all
Where is that again?
It was an all-expense paid trip by Julian and by Levi because Julian was like, I got this massive check from Michael Kors, so bros, let's do this trip, man. And Edward's in the corner just like, yeah, I can take the trip. All bug-eyed and shit from doing cocaine for the 9th week in a row.
And whatever crazy Mexi does.
No, just pure cocaine.
Spear cocaine.
Just pure cocaine. So I was like, Magnus, you have to watch Edward. Like, why do I always have to watch Edward? It's like, cause you're the one that does all the black market shit, okay? You almost got all of us arrested 9 different times, you fuckwit. It's like, One
9?
time! One time! Like, no, 9, you son of a bitch. 9.
9, you son of a bitch.
I'll end up in a Turkish prison for you.
You owe me big time.
I will never tell you guys about that prison story, by the way, so tough titties on that. But while we're in Tahiti...
Thank you, by the way. Thank you.
So, while we're in Tahiti, we run into the now fully grown Sophie at 4'2", and her second pair of starter boobs at triple D's.
So
Ow.
she's small and they are explosive.
They're deadly. She can break melons with them.
Now, guess how I met her in Tahiti? The first time was just a shirt. The second time, a bra and a
Naked?
skirt. No, not naked, thank God. Ew.
Does she ever put on pants?
She puts on pants. But how did I meet her in Tahiti is the question.
I don't even know
I just
anymore.
want to say, of course not in underwear, because she doesn't wear underwear as an adult.
No.
Just a bra again, or is she wearing a shirt?
I'm just gonna end the monotony here. I met her, and honest to God, the first logical clothing option in her entire life.
Pants? Only pants?
I met her in probably the most honest to God modest bikini in the world. Or it would have been modest if she was flat-chested.
Oh.
I'm only picturing one of those like anime like girl.
That is the
like,
one. That is the
little small-
one. That is the one.
Oh.
That is the one.
Flash it on the screen a couple of times.
No, don't you fucking dare, editor. So, we're just now meeting Sophie where she's meeting all of the guys. All of them. And Edward's just still doing cocaine in the sand.
Edward, stop!
He's just literally like pouring cocaine in the sand, just like, ah.
Taking some stand up with it.
I'm like, dude, what the fuck? And like Sophie just like, hey, it's Levi and Vince and oh, who are these guys? They look weird. And that guy has white stuff all over his face.
Along with a few grains of sand, I'm guessing.
No, the sand's in his hair. He was like bobbing for apples into the sands just to get that cocaine.
I'm still eating the same bag of chips that we started with the last story, but I kept laughing.
Anyway, yeah, we're just meeting her now where she's in that weird anime-looking bikini that's only covering up her nipples and her super small bikini bottoms that kind of right up like a thong. And she's just trying to meet us all, and she's like, oh, you guys like Vincent Levi, you don't have that weird red blush or that weird tent thing going on in your pants. We're just like, thank you? Like, honestly, we didn't understand a single thing that was going on with that whole, how she said it. It's like, so you're happy to meet guys that don't find you sexually or romantic attachment? Cause we don't, really. Like, we really don't. So we're then spending, I would say, 5 days in Tahiti, and we have to literally be the cock blocks every 5 seconds. And the Edward Sabers every 10 seconds.
So Sophie Saber's 5 seconds, Edward Saber 10.
Yeah, because he would overdose in the middle of nowhere and almost get washed up with the current. So we'd be like, oh shit, no! No! Save the moron! Ah!
You just didn't want it to land on you.
No, because at the time he was dating Tina.
You didn't want Tina to kill you.
No. We were just like, oh god, no! So yeah, we had to be cockblock every 5 minutes, Edward Saber every 10 seconds, for an entirety of 5 days. At the end of those 5 days, though, we end up meeting her entire family again. who are dressed for the first time in business attire. Why are they all in business attire? Because apparently they are CEOs and shareholders of about 15 of the biggest companies in the world. Take your pick on the 15. I will wait in the comments about your guess on the top 15 companies that you could think of right now. And I will say you are right about 10 of them. But I will say one of them is Disney. They are shareholders of Disney.
Which is a good company to be a shareholder of.
Oh, I know. The family right now is making buku of money.
Oh yeah. But you probably would make more money being alone a toy designer for Disney.
But how they got the stock and CEO shit is from more robbery that I don't want to get into because it's fucking deplorable. Her family irks me with that robbery shit. Regardless. We're then just trying to be like, so, are you gonna be okay? So it's like, oh yeah, we have a jet. Like, you have a jet. You guys came here on a jet. It's like, yeah, it's a private jet. Seats up to 500,000 people, but we only have us.
You're like, bitch, I want your jet.
I was just looking at her just like, you have a jet. Sophie, what is 3 times 3? Cat? I believe that was the first time Edward snapped out of being coked out of his mind and be like, what the fuck did this bitch just say? And we're all just looking at shock just like, wait, did you snap out of your coke-induced mind to say that? It's like, no.
Isn't Edward a major drug dealer or creator? So he needs to know chemistry and whatnot, right?
He experiments on all types of drugs and all sorts of things, but he doesn't sell them. He just researches them and tests them on himself. But he snaps out of his coke-induced mind to just be like, no, I am not letting this slide. You, come with me. Just starts dragging Sophie by the arm, just like, I'm gonna teach you everything. And we're just all standing here shocked, just like, did that just actually happen?
Yes, it happened.
Did Edward just snap out of his coke-induced mind to do something? And even Magnus is just like, what? Huh? The guy that last night was taking Quaaludes and sniffing ecstasy just snapped out his mind. Holy fuck.
I'd be questioning how he was able to do that as well.
I don't know. I don't know. To this day, that is the most shocking thing I've ever seen in my life. Cause I'm just like, holy shit, dude. So yeah, eventually we then find out from Edward that he went on the jet to tutor Sophie in everything. Tutor her in what? Everything. Even quantum physics to make her own time machine, kind of everything.
She does not need that power.
She can't do it! This is Sophie we're talking about, okay?
Nope, just don't give her that power.
No, Laurel. This is the same woman that doesn't understand why she's being sexually harassed at her job. This is the same woman...
I know, but
can't...
Vince,
What?
Vince, listen to me. An idiot does not need that power. You don't get it. An idiot does not need that power.
Fine.
We already have Trump that has that issue. We don't need...
Fine. So yeah, for the next, I would say several years past that, Sophie has become very close with the rest of us. She meets her now husband Anthony about a year later. Apparently he was the only guy that wanted her for like S&M purposes, but she turned him around with her idiocy.
Honestly, goals.
Like, it started out just like, I want to handcuff you. He was like, no thanks, I don't want to go to the police station.
Honestly, that would probably just get some guys questioning her at all. Like, questioning why.
Like, he
says that.
Like, every time I hear the story, I'm just like, so why didn't you just walk away? It's like, dude, the fact that she acted so innocent, I was like blown away. But I'm like, dude, she wasn't innocent. What?
Just surpassed innocent.
No, dude. Sophie was far from innocent. She just doesn't know anything about the whole sexual fetish shit. And then he's just like, really? And every year he asks us this after learning all of her fetishes. And it's just like, dude, she was never innocent. She was with a gypsy caravan. Gypsies have sex.
Like no tomorrow.
She was far from innocent. She just doesn't know any better because she's an idiot savant. Which ironically led her to make one of the first actual erection pills in human history that actually works for only the amount of time, but they won't release it to the public. Because an idiot made it.
So most likely you will have a lot of symptoms.
No, there were no symptoms on the person that tested it out. They literally only had it for the 4 hours they needed, and when it was done, the erection was gone. But no one will release it because an idiot made the formula.
Not only a idiot made the formula, because for example, they could have sold some scientist that is smarter than Sophie could easily buy it and then just simply produce it. But the people who take Viagra would not be able to that actually have the symptoms that last longer than 4 hours. They won't be making money from the hospital that does that shit.
Yeah. That's
so
the thing.
They're not only helping the hospitals out by making more money, they're getting more money in their own pocket for causing it.
Yep. But yeah, then after that, they had a kid about 6 months into dating. That ended up them getting married about a week later. And now she is living in India, being a producer of pills for all things medical. Ritalin, Viagra, ibuprofen.
And I'm stuck in a tree.
Oxycodone. And I'm just still sitting here just like, so I met by accident one of the biggest idiots in the world. But she calls me her best friend. I need to rethink everything every time I rethink about how I met Sophie, until I'm just like, you know what? I could have done with worse friends. I could have had Miles become a friend.
Let's not talk about fucking Miles.
And Lord knows that would be a tragedy.
Nobody needs a fucking guy named Miles. If your name is Miles, not sorry.
So anyway, after the whole how I met Sophie thing, Riku, since you came in late, I'm just gonna take what you got right off the bat.
Oh, wow. That's a bit crazy.
Which part?
Naked people and jets and cocaine. Yeah, what?
Okay, so Riku's broken. Laurel?
You broke Riku. Honestly, I'm not that fucking surprised. I'm not surprised, because the last Sophie, sorry you told me.
I love her dearly, but...
Bitch dumb.
Yeah. When you first meet someone when they're just wearing a shirt, drawing on a building side, it's just like, why didn't you wear underwear with the shirt, at least?
It's clear as day she doesn't like underwear.
She doesn't like clothes in general. We've had this discussion for years on years, just like, Sophie, out of every time we've met, why do you now wear clothes? It's like, oh, I hate wearing anything. That's why I burn all my bras and panties. Only a Sophie answer, okay? It's only a Sophie that does that. Only a Sophie.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything.
Say it.
I'm not gonna say anything. She is burning money. She might as well take Donald Trump and burn him alive.
There we go. Anyway, that is the stories on how I met Julian and how we met Sophie. Next time, we're gonna be talking about how I met. Well, I can't really say how I met Levi because I was born knowing the guy. So next time we're gonna talk about how I met Edward. God knows that is just a tale that even I'm kind of questioning. So I'll see you guys then, but first, a little bit of an outros from all of my favorite people. And no, please don't type in what you say about me and Laura. Don't. Take your mouse away from the comments.
You're grounded.
So now outros from everybody. First with Laurel.
Until next time, stay tricksy, my friends.
Riku.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
And from me, guys, all I can say is, if you have a best friend story that can top this, all I can say is, please do. Please do.
And go.
And now, why don't we calm down?